Together under the Smart America umbrella. When many engineers approach medicine for the first time, they look at medical practice and they wonder, why does it feel like we're in the dark ages? We know the medication is going into the patient's arm from an IV pump. We know that medication could potentially drop the blood pressure or cause other severe injury. We're monitoring the blood pressure with a blood pressure cuff on the other arm, and yet we have no way to close the loop and have an interlock that stops the medication and calls for help, even though we're monitoring the blood pressure and it's falling. That's really puzzling to many people until they start to dig deeper into the environment and they realize that it's highly siloed, it isn't standards-based, and manufacturers are highly risk-averse. And that's partly where the need for acceptance of standards and common terminology, use of data logging, which also addresses some of the risk concerns. We built out an open platform in our lab, a platform that we call Open ICE, ICE for the Integrated Clinical Environment. We have a large repository of information that's allowing us to help build a community of like-minded researchers and manufacturers that would like to break barriers in healthcare through better information exchange, better communication between medical devices and the EHR, and ultimately to build smart apps to improve patient safety and reduce the cost of healthcare. The impact of Smart America on our group of collaborators is interesting. We started to see the value very quickly in bringing together experts in different domains. When a patient arrives in the hospital, we frequently lack very important information about that patient. The time of a fall at home may determine the therapy. Perhaps the fall is due to a stroke. Well, the stroke therapy depends upon how long it's been from the stroke to the time of arrival in the hospital and therapy. And other information like that could influence care. So we started to see the possibility of having a richer information set. And then we start to ask the question, how would we use that information? And so step by step, we started to carefully, as a team, identify those common points of connection. So our involvement with Smart America has been an exciting 6-month wild ride. We've all learned a lot from each other. And our contact and our work together has influenced our perception of our work, including how to make our own work more accessible to collaborators. That is extremely valuable and typically very hard to do.